Chapter 5. Fun with Feathers. What have you been doing, Rascal? Ellie gasped. Look at you! Motion's brown instead of white, and he smelled awful. I think he's been rolling in the compost heap, Ellie said, holding her nose. Why now? Mom said. Granny and Grandpa will be here any minute. Okay, Ellie, get him upstairs and give him a bath. Just make sure you leave the bathroom tidy afterwards. Then you have to change, too. Don't let him lock the door. Look at the paw prints. I'm gonna have to wash the kitchen floor again. A trail of muddy paw prints led from the back door to Rascal's food bowl. Ellie rushed over to pick him up. Oh, I don't believe it. There's the doorbell, Mom groaned. Ellie raced upstairs with Rascal. He looked around curiously as they hurried into the bathroom. He didn't go there very often. He backed away worriedly when Ellie turned on the taps, and the water spurted out. Now he remembered. It's okay, Ellie told the frightened Rascal. Going fast, Granny and Grandpa will be warm. And where we are. She could hear Mom's voice upstairs. They're saying up. Well, them and Granny's voice floated upstairs. There's a very strange smell, dear. Are you having trouble with your drains? Ellie said. She means you, Rascal. There, that's enough water. She picked him up. Whoa! Rascal, stop wriggling! Whoa! She grunted down the tidal wave, slapped over the edge of the bath, and Rascal wiggled out her arms and plunged head first into the water. Ellie sighed. She was going to have more mopping to do. What is that silly dog doing? And Gran stared down at Rascal as she came to the living room. She had been too pleased about Rascal sniffing around. She tried to unpack her. Sorry, Granny. I think he likes your fluffy slippers, Ellie explained as she shooed Rascal away. Granny had pink slippers with feathery trim that wafted about when she walked. Rascal had never seen anything like them, and kept following around and barking at them. So far, Ellie managed to stop him from snapping at the feathers, but it was hard work. Everyone was getting stressed out, but it was lovely to have Granny and Grandpa around. But Granny liked everything to be perfect. That was where Auntie Gemma got it from. She kept making little suggestions about the wedding that meant Mom and Aunt Gemma had to nip into the garden and panic together. I'll put Rascal in the kitchen, Ellie said hurriedly as she grabbed him and went back into the living room. Grandpa was reading paper while Mom, Granny, and Auntie Gemma were out to work where everyone was going to sit at the repetition. It was like the worst kind of math homework, where Cousin Susie couldn't sit next to Great Aunt Anna because of what happened that Christmas. They both had to sit close to Uncle Gerald. Ellie was supposed to be helping, but it was making her headache. Eventually, she sided over to her mom. Mom, can I take Rascal for around Christie's and see if she goes wants to go for a walk. She asks hopefully, I'll come straight back if she can't. Good idea, Ellie, Mom said about looking up from the scene diagram. What if we... Oh no, that won't work. Ellie tiptoed away and slipped into the kitchen with sigh of relief. They'd go to the dog park with Christy and her Labrador, Bouncer, and just keep out of trouble. Fortunately, she was a little bit too late. Rascal hadn't been allowed to play with Grand's feathery slippers, but he found the next big thing, Mom's fascinator. The feathery hat she had gone to go with her purple wedding dress for the when she left it in a box in one of the chairs after she showed it to Gran. It looked very pretty wrapped around Rascal as he stooped on his cushion. The purple feathers complemented his brown spots nicely. Ellie gulped. What were they going to do? Rascal's cushion was scattered with bits of feathers where he chewed and clawed it. It was rolling. Ellie snatched up Rascal and stuffed the fascinator into its box, quickly picking up the feathery bits. The walk would have to wait. She was going around Christie's. He's on an emergency rescue hat mission now. It doesn't look that bad, Christy said, eyeing the fascinator which was laying on her bed. Maybe you can just explain to your mom. No! Ellie wailed, and Rascal looked up at her in surprise. She's so stressed. I can't tell her. Can you please help me mend it? I got a bag of feathers, Cindy said. Mom brought them for me to make cards and stuff. We could use the... Thank you, Ellie said, hugging her. Let's send Rascal downstairs with Bouncer first. Christy suggested. Rascal was eyeing the fascinator with a bit too much interest. He had a taste for feathers now. Have you got any purple to match? Ellie asked once they once left Rascal and Bouncer in the kitchen. Christy hadn't. There were some very smart black ones with a sort of greenish shine to them. They do look nice. Mom's gonna see that happen if we don't use those. No. Ellie said doubtfully. Christy nodded. I know, but to be honest, Ellie, she was going to anyways. I suppose you're right, Ellie agreed. Okay, let's fix them on. Chrissy had some sequences too. They added a pretty scattering over the feathers, but carefully glued them on one by one. The time they finished, Ellie thought about the fascinator. It actually looked a lot nicer, but how is she going to break the truth to Mom? You can just put the fascinator back in the box and make sure she doesn't get out until the morning of the wedding, Christy suggested. She'll be so busy that she wouldn't care. Ellie sighed. Christy, you're probably right. What are you doing with Rascal at the wedding? And leave with him at home, Ellie said sadly. Dad said he would pop in and take him for a walk before the reception so he won't be alone all day. I suppose there won't be anything important for him to chew in the house by then. Do you just want me to pop around and get him before the wedding? Then I can look after him and you can pick him up on Sunday. Are you sure? Ellie waved at the bin of purple. You know what he's like. she said as she looked at Christy grinned. It's alright. I'll make Bouncer guard him.